body image sucks because you're placing your value in your appearance. Don't blame yourself because there's a lot of reasons why this could be happening. One being just society as a whole, like especially as women, we're constantly told, we have to look a certain way in order to be desirable, in order to be wanted and chosen. And if we don't look that way, then there's a lot of criticism. There's also the possibility that you grew up around people who constantly criticize the way that you looked or criticize the way that they looked, and you kind of got the message that I'm not good enough. Or maybe even it was a romantic partner who placed the way they treated you or what they said about you based on if you met their criteria for how you should look. Could be one or all of those reasons, but in any case, how do we change that? How do we go from putting all of our eggs in the basket of I need to look good in order to be valuable and chosen and loved, to it doesn't matter what I look like, I am still worthy of love and all the good things of the world. In order to get there, you have to have a goal you're trying to reach. And I often tell people the goal is not to love the way that you look. The goal is that it doesn't matter, that you're able to live the best life that you want to live without having to focus on how you look or having to meet a certain ideal. Now that you have the goal of knowing I want to be healthy and happy and live the best life without caring or focusing on what I look like, now you can start putting forth the efforts to get there. So ultimately what you want to do is change your beliefs. To change your beliefs, you have to change your mindset. You have to change the thoughts that you focus on. So whenever a negative thought about your body image, or better yet, the body image of other people, we want to stop those critical thoughts immediately. So as soon as you notice a thought, canceling it out by replacing it with at least one or up to 3 or more positive thoughts or neutral thoughts. So an example of that would be, if you have the thought of, oh, I hate the way my legs look. Pausing, being aware of that thought happening and replacing it. So instead, you can say something neutral that would be like a gratitude type of thought, like, I'm grateful for my legs. They get me everywhere I want to go. They help me to do the things I want to do. Or you can say something positive even. You can say, I really love my shape. Say something positive or neutral depending on what resonates most with you. As your thoughts change, your beliefs change, and so will your actions. But you can also implement different actions to help solidify those beliefs. So one example would be, instead of viewing food as a way to manipulate or change your body, you could view it as a way to nourish your body so that it can do the things that you want to do in your life. You can accomplish the goals you have in mind. And remember, changing your mind and changing your beliefs takes a long time. So make sure that you're putting in consistent effort into doing this. And before you know it, you're gonna really, really appreciate the way that you look a whole lot more than you ever used to.